hopefully it doesn't kill my computer. Alright, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com with special guest, Mike from Epic Duck Studios.
Hello, hello.
And yeah, you can go ahead and switch over to the chat. But we'll switch back in a second. And we got a special live sit and talk today. In fact, it's not a live sit and talk. The little graphic lied. I actually was planning on doing this and I forgot until 20 minutes ago. That's why we're kind of scrambling to get it up and running. We're going to be doing a live Dark Potential beta playtest. We've already played one game today.
Yep.
We started the second, but then remembered we had to do this, so we started over. So we're already set up and ready to go. It's going to be Mike playing the Xanthos that he painted up against, I'm going to be playing the Reclaimers that Dave painted up, or Dave had painted up, I should say. And yeah, we're just going to play. So we got Mike down here.
Hey everybody.
Actually,
Wait.
you don't want to be running the stream, otherwise that could
slow everything down.
No, it's because it might actually echo. It picks
hi.
Up. Say hi. He's going to be watching the chat because obviously I can't while I'm doing all this. So when you see him replying, that's Mike. The other Mike. I got two mics here.
Yeah.
And the camera mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I've never heard that one before, eh?
No, never. Not at all.
And so he'll pass on any questions to me, but otherwise you guys can chat amongst yourselves, chat with Mike, and whatever comments you want. So let's switch back so I can see where the camera is. We're going to look at the table. I'm going to record this at the same... Maybe I won't have to record it then. Okay, somehow we got to make this work. Sorry that this is horrible.
Can we just tip the whole...
Yeah, that's probably easier. As long as it doesn't fall.
Say when.
There. Perfect. Maybe... Nope, that's actually perfect. You can see...
Can we see like up to...
I can actually move this.
You can see pretty much like up to here.
Maybe, I don't know which way it would be, but maybe this.
There, like right up to there. And then we can see up to here. So we're actually pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, so you can switch back to the chat.
Okay.
Alright. So, anyways. So we're kind of going to just move forward. I guess I don't have to record anymore because we got this going. We're just going to move forward and play. I just taught Mike the rules in the last game. So this is his second game ever. And for me, it's been a while since I played, so I'm still relearning a lot of stuff too. So if you actually know that we're doing something wrong, it'd be really funny if you put it in the chat that we're doing something wrong. Because it's just kind of ironic that the game designer is doing things wrong. But it happens. It really does. So, yes, let's just get playing. Basically what we have, let's quickly go over the armies. We have, this is about 300, I think it's about 370 points, we said?
350, 370, somewhere in that
neighborhood. So basically both of us have a commander. I have my captain right here. And he's got his Xanthos commander right here. Oh, and that one too.
Yeah,
we're not using the second one.
No, I just forgot him in the building.
And so that's the people leading the army. And then basically we've got the contents of 2 starter sets plus some extra troops, except for me, I only have one of each solo, where he's got the 2 assassins. So it's a bit of it's a starter set army, but with some additions. So we got 2 assassins. And then on my side, I have the forward observer and the redeemer, who's basically the missile launcher guy. And then we've got a bunch of squads of guys. He's got 2 squads of 7 Xanthos soldiers, and I've got 3 squads of 4 reclaimers. So whatever they're going to be called in the end. Still need a name for them. And we're just going to do a very straightforward mission where we deploy 10 inches on each side, and it's last man standing. So basically you have to eliminate the opposing side. There's no time limit or round limit. Last time we did this when we were learning the game, it took an hour and a half. So we should easily be able to do this within the time that we need. And if it goes longer than an hour, that's perfectly fine. So you got to deploy first.
Yep.
So why don't you go ahead and deploy. Deploy within 10 inches. And like I said, I'm not going to be teaching him all the rules, but you're going to hear the rules kind of automatically just because we're going through them.
Yeah. I will be asking Matt questions as we go. So.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and then we'll do our best to answer them.
Alright, drop some stealth markers.
We've got really high-class stealth markers.
Yeah.
Basically, Mike glued a small die to the base, and they're all different numbers, because he was having a hard time picking them up. Because these things are perfect suction to any surface. You just can't get anything underneath that. So, there you go.
Suddenly, much easier to grab.
Yeah, no kidding.
Alright, and I have to mark down which 2
Oh yeah, somebody's asking 40k addict. Hey Matt, how many entries did you get for the Dark Potential contest? We got, I think we got 2 or 3, not too many, but I'll probably announce those next week, unless we have time today. They're kind of scrambling today, so so if you haven't entered yet, you can still go ahead and enter.
Okay, so I've got my 2 assassins marked.
Okay.
And let's get my squads out here. Let's get pop one out.
72 people on it.
72, awesome. Okay.
Nice.
Usually we get up to about 150, so please show us models, please.
Yeah, they want close-ups, your models.
Yeah, we don't have time for that today, unfortunately. You'll get
We can
pictures
do that as they're
I
dying
can
off.
see you guys just holding them up in
Yeah.
a box.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime though. Just not today.
All right, my last squad's going there. So if you want to start deploying, just move things along.
Sure. I think I have an idea of what I want to do. Where's your commander? Right there?
He's
Okay.
close to that group, but not actually. There.
Okay, commander will go there. Redeemer will go there. Forward observer will go here.
Let's try not to break an arm off this time.
And then 3 squads. 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So squeeze 3 squads of 4.
So command points. Let's get 5 on the commander.
I saw one question in there a little bit back, but it said, is this game like War Machine? And the answer is no, but it does have elements that I borrowed from War Machine. But like you'll see some similarities. Like it's a 2d6 based system, but it doesn't work like War Machine. And I love War Machine, but there's things that I wanted for this game. I wanted to design it so it worked for this. Oh, he's the commander, not the squad leader. There we go.
Okay, 5 on in. Any thoughts on DT in space or on other planets?
Yes, definitely, but not this first edition. I don't want to give away too much of what I have planned for the story, but if Dark Potential does well, then you can expect in the future for the story to kind of go beyond just survival and going beyond to the other colonies and everything. But right now we just want to get the main game off the ground. But I do have a huge vision for it overall, including going to like a full scale game, like 40k scale, with plastic miniatures obviously once we have the ability to do that. Okay, so we're all deployed. Mike has first turn, so he can just go ahead.
All right, I'm going to start by moving some stealth markers.
So stealth markers, when they're stealth, can only move. They can't run, and they can't perform any actions. So that's a change. If you watch some of the older Dark Potential, and you remember that they were allowed to run, but that's no longer the case.
But they can walk through walls.
Yeah, your Xlanthos, the Xlanthos assassin can walk.
Yes,
Not any stealth.
No. All right. So that's both of them done because they can't do anything else. Going to activate this group right here. There's obviously some difficult terrain happening because of the rubble and having to hump over the wall here. So I'm just going to call it basically difficult right up to this point just to make it easier. So they're movement 6. I'm going to run them since it's going to be 12, but that's 6 inches of... So, just 6 inches. And hopefully I don't get them all forgotten in this building.
So I have somebody asking, did you post the rules that you are playing by today? Yes. If you go to darkpotential.com, you go to downloads, you can download the current rule set. I'm saying we're in beta. I haven't actually put up the beta rulebook, but the alpha rulebook that's up is basically the beta rulebook, just not as pretty.
All right.
So yeah, these are the rules that are up on the website right now.
These guys can run up to 12. So let's get them. Kind of come up and around the corner.
This is a signature card from Dan's live stream.
You had a signature card?
Yeah, Dan signed a card
Oh yeah?
for my friend here.
For your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, he had somebody run in and pretend that he...
So they wanted to eBay it.
Oh,
Someone wants
jeez.
to buy it.
Bishu Swat says he'd buy it for $37.
Alright, it's yours. It's yours. I'll go take it from him. Sell it to you.
Did you see that, Mike?
No.
I made a drawing.
Oh, I saw the sketch. Yeah.
And it
That's
sold
fantastic.
for $37
Yeah.
on eBay.
Who is Mike playing? Can we see you in the live stream? We cannot see you, Matt.
I know.
Show your face.
Hi.
It's Matt.
It's me against Mike from Epic Duck Studios.
Epic Mike.
Epic Mike. Yeah.
You can be Epic Mike. I'll just be regular Mike. How about that?
You can be regular Mike. Yeah. You're Prime Mike.
Alright, I'm going to just, so they're easier to use, his command point is going to sit up here. And, let's see, that's a 5-inch move for him so far. Do we want to run him, or... He can't really overwatch through that tiny little window. That'd be
Yeah,
sort
that'd
of...
be hard. He wouldn't really have any targets anyways.
Alright, so we're going to move him...
Just run him?
We're just going to run him up to the corner. Alright, that's everyone moved. No one has any shooting to do, so that's my turn.
Okay, so my turn. So just so you know, we set up the train this direction. I'm not sure if I talked about it a lot, because the first time we played it was set up this way, and there was too many firing lanes, even though we tried to block it. And so the Xanthos were able to just completely clean up the Reclaimers, because Reclaimers are more mid-range shooting, whereas Xanthos are long-range. And Dark Potential is meant to not grant lots of long-range shooting. It doesn't mean the Xanthos will be at a disadvantage, it just means they'll actually be worth their points. So that's kind of the issue right there. So we turned it this way, so you still have long firing lanes, but they're not across the table. So you have more of a choice of whether you want to enter the long firing ranges. Okay, so my forward observer is going to run up. He's got a grav pack, so he can ascend terrain for just how much it costs. So that's 4 inches, so that's 10 inches in total. That's 12 and 14. Look familiar?
It does.
Yeah. We started playing this match, and then remember we had the show, so we stopped after the second turn.
This is almost exactly where everyone was last time.
Almost. Except you'll probably not make the same mistakes. And survive a little better. Okay, then my commander can run up to 14 inches, or he could move up and
He's
Overwatch.
just bitter because he really lost the first game.
Yeah, no kidding. The commander rolled a double 6 on his first command check, and you're not allowed to re-roll double 6s. So he lost all his command points. And then...
Oh.
That's kind of...
You want to describe the house rule? Because it's not...
Oh, yeah. We're adding a mulligan. You're allowed 1 mulligan in the game. So basically, any dice can be re-rolled once. So, and that includes, like, if you're rolling, like, 5 dice for damage, you could re-roll all of them.
Yeah.
But you have to, like, that's before you start applying command points. So. Okay. Or, sorry, not before. You can do it even after you've applied command points. Whatever.
If you want to burn some
And even if it's a double 6, you can use the mulligan. But you can't use the double 6 for command points. So, my captain's going to go there. He can't see nothing. He only sees a tad of the base. But he is going to go on Overwatch. He's going to use a command point. We'll just use this marker, and he's basically just...
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward. Okay, then this Reclaimer squad is just going to move forward. We'll call it a run, so I can just move them wherever I want. This squad... Oh, these are his command points. This squad will run to here. I did not upgrade them with grab packs, though. Fortunately.
Do you have any thoughts on enlarging the Xanthos models later on? 5 of Nin wants to know.
Enlarging?
So they're bigger.
So actually making them bigger. They're not actually bigger than people. This is actually the right scale for them. So people always picture the Xanthos as these big aliens, because most of the time when people do aliens, they do them bigger than humans. You get your Halo elites, you get your Protoss guys, but in this case, the Xanthos are actually slightly shorter than humans.
The armor, actually, the models are much heavier, though, because of the bulk of that.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, the armor is kind of gives them an extra half a foot. But
Yeah.
they're subterranean creatures. So making them tall would not make sense. Evolution would not do that. If evolution exists, which we will not discuss. You gotta go to a sit and talk for that kind of discussion. Alright, I'm done. So they ran there, these guys ran there, missile launcher guy's there, and these guys are there, commander's there, or captain's there on Overwatch.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
What is the orange thing on top of the second closest building? That would be Reclaimer.
Yeah, that's the forward observer. So basically he has targeting scanners, so he can shoot his targeting scanners, but it doesn't do any damage. But any model that, or any squad that's hit by it, gets -2 defense for the turn, and also my missile launcher can shoot at something that's been targeted. So it's kind of like the marker lights from Tau, and I have no problem saying that it's kind of like something from another game, because if you deny the fact that you get inspiration from other games, then you're just lying. So
On the second closest building. So.
That would be the command point for the squad that's in the building.
oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Just so he doesn't lose it.
Yeah, because I didn't want to put it in the building.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right.
here-
So I'm going to have this group.
So you already
move.
have all your command points. You don't need.
Oh yeah, don't have to replace any because none of them got used. Okay, so he's going to move. This is going to get a little bit tricky.
That's right. You're not really going to be shooting anything that with those
Probably
guys,
not.
So.
Moving inside a building. I don't think I've ever done this to this level in 40K.
But actually go that far.
Yeah, where you actually like had to reach your hand in a building.
Yeah. Most of this terrain was created by greenleafterrain.com. Not this one in the middle. I made that. That's why it's the crappy one. And not the trees. But he made all these buildings, this set. So this is the kind of stuff that he does that you can actually get him to make for you. And it's straightforward stuff that looks great, and it's not that expensive.
You know what? I probably should have them run.
Probably. Just
Probably
get him in a better position.
Yeah. All right. So ignore that. Come up another 6 inches. Yoink. So if you can't see, there's actually a big hole here, so there's no impediment to them running out the wall. All right. Another hole there.
Somebody's asking how much would something like that cost?
I think he means the train.
Yeah, I know. You actually have to contact Adam from Greenleaf Terrain for that answer, because I don't know the exact number, so I don't want to say a number and be completely wrong, whether it's high or low.
Okay. So that's them running. I've got this group of stealth blobs, markers, and
Fresh for Hire is asking when will we get to see the finished painted models from Worthy Painting. We have the Reclaimers and the Zlanthos in the mail on the way here, so hopefully soon. And they're working on the corporation. We'll have those done by Monday, hopefully.
well, if I activate this group, you're on Overwatch, so you're probably going to see them.
Not until they move.
Not until they move.
You can't
but-
see them yet.
No.
If they move forward, then yeah, he'll be able to snipe. So.
Yeah, let's, you know what though? They're my little soldiers, they're kind of expendable.
You're meant to die, right?
They're meant to die, so that's my 6 inches to there. And you're gonna wait until I put them in a straight line. Hey, look what I'm not doing for you.
There. Now he's on a straight line.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt at this point,
Okay.
so that way I can leave those two behind, because I know they're not going to line up.
Okay.
And I'm just going to... He's got a beam weapon, so I
Right.
just draw a line. In this case, it's only going to be able to go through one.
Do you have to shoot the one you interrupted?
No.
Okay.
I interrupt the squad,
Right.
and then I fire at the squad. See, this weapon's a little tricky because it targets a model, whereas other things would just target the squad and you kill the nearest
Right.
one. So this is going to beam right through him. That is a good question, though. I should clarify that.
Yeah, because you get to choose when you interrupt, so it's almost like you're interrupting that one model, but
Yeah.
in reality, you're
Except that they're all
interrupting
marching at the same time.
the squad.
It's not the most neat for rule. I've got to kind of figure out how to do that better with squads. The Dark Potential kind of evolved from being singular model based to squad based.
Yeah.
So some of the things
Yeah.
don't
Not
mesh.
quite there yet.
They don't mesh quite as well, but I still want them there. Just got to figure out how. I loved everything to be singular models, but I want it to be a fast-paced game too. So you need to do squads to do that. Because when you play War Machine, anybody who plays War Machine knows that it's not a fast-paced game. Unless you get a caster kill in turn 2, which happens. So the beam will go through him. Do I do a charge shot or not? That's the question. Well, let's determine that after I measure. You can pre-measure everything in this game. So it'll be a -1 and -3 for your defense. So that brings me down from a 14 to a 10. If I do a charge shot, it'll be 8 or less. Yeah, I'm gonna do charge shot. So this will be a strength 8 instead of strength 6, but it's a -2 to my roll, or -2 to my range attack. So I have to roll 8 or less. 9, so I will use 1 command point to hit. And then this is strength 8, so it'll be 5 or less to kill. 1. So that kills that guy right there.
Yep.
So before you finish moving, you have to do a morale check -1. You got your commander nearby though, so it's 8 or less. Oh, 11.
Ooh.
That's
All right,
right.
let's mulligan that.
Well, you're gonna mulligan that
Yeah.
already. Yes, that's what you want to use your mulligan.
See,
I would use
Yeah, I
that.
got a lot of command points left. Let's
Yeah, you might want to use your mulligan for something more critical.
All right.
than that.
command point burnt, and there's a 6.
Yeah, you got it. So the remainder of your squad continue.
Alright, so the last two are coming up 6 inches.
If he had failed that morale check, they'd be done their activation. So they'd be all spread out. They'd be basically mincemeat at that point. Okay, and now you can do your action, unless they ran.
That was not a run.
No, it's not a run. Okay.
Which means I know only two.
Now you can see the commander.
I know you can see the commander because he saw me. Looks like maybe 3 can see him. I'm guessing this one, and this one.
I can only see these 2.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really.
Oh wait, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could see.
Okay.
1,
so
2,
3.
3. So you got to take your furthest model, which will be him probably.
Yeah. So we're looking at 14 inches.
So -1.
-1.
His defense is 3, and he's in cover, so that's another 5. So -6 in total.
-6 plus 3 because I've got 3 shooting.
So -3.
-3 on a scale of 12, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
9
9
or
or less.
9 or less.
Oh
wait.
Yeah, 2 dice.
Oh. Well, let's redo that. That's not fair.
You took your 3 dice and just picked 2.
I took out one of the low guns.
You took the middle one actually, so
Alright.
it's perfectly average.
Well, there.
Oh, no,
Now it's
double 6.
boxcars.
Oh no.
Alright.
So you're gonna take your mulligan now, because you can't re-roll that with a command point.
Right, so that we'll use the mulligan for.
So hold on. I just want to explain that. If you roll double 6 naturally, you cannot re-roll it with command points. But we have mulligans. And in this case, that's important. So
yeah, so we will mulligan the double 6. And there's the 3 I rolled the first time.
Yeah,
so.
4. So what did you have to roll?
I had to roll 6. Was it not?
I don't know. It was higher than that.
Hang on, Frank.
We got to remember. -1, -3, -2, so it's -6. Plus
Then
3,
plus
so -3. So
minus
it's 9 or less.
12, so it's 9 or less.
So you actually got 5 hits.
Okay, 5 hits.
And you have a maximum of 6 hits, so you're able to get all 5. So your strength 6 against his armor 3, so 3 or less.
Ooh! Yeah!
So you use 2 command points and kill my commander. He's got 5 hit points.
Oh, does he have 5?
Yeah. Yeah,
so if I use 2 of these, I drop that down to a 3.
And you sniped my commander. Oh! Oh! What's going on? Alright. That's probably, just to warn everybody else, that's probably game. So the first game, he double 6s and is useless. The second game, he gets gunned down horribly. Alright.
So, question. Fire Next is 27. Is this game more like War Machine or 40K?
If I had to say which one it's more like, it'd be more like War Machine. But, I don't
It's
know.
not.
It doesn't feel like War Machine. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying this as a designer, but just how it feels. Okay. Well, we'll play a couple more rounds, and if it looks like I'm obviously going to lose, we'll quickly restart another game. Because losing your commander, you don't automatically lose, but you pretty much do.
Yeah.
But I can still do a lot.
I took 5 command points off your team.
Yeah.
Every round from.
Yeah. Oh, and these guys have to take a morale check.
Yeah.
Somebody died within 6 inches in line of sight. So their morale is 5. And, 4! Alright, we're good.
Alright. And I still have my commander to activate.
Yeah. And your... Oh, that squad already moved.
Yeah, they moved.
And did your assassins already
Assassins
move?
all moved. Did I move that assassin?
I don't think so.
Ask people in the stream, did I move this assassin?
Yeah, 1115. That's a pretty ridiculous roll.
Yeah.
Good thing you had that mulligan, eh? That was worth
Well,
it. That was
any
worth
of the... Yeah, I mean...
That mulligan got you.
Yeah.
Killed it. I'm gonna have to use mine at a good spot. I
Yeah,
wonder if I could mulligan you. Be like, nope, re-roll that.
Offensive mulligan?
The offensive mulligan. Command points used to be used. When we first started, they were used offensively as well.
Okay.
So I could actually spend a command point to force you to re-roll.
Alright, so I'm going to put him on Overwatch.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So when my guys pop their heads out, they'll be
Yeah.
There
You
goes
can
the
basically
group.
see down that firing strip.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. What do I do? Well, these guys obviously are going to come out and try to gun you down, so I'll start with the obvious. Just need to get in 6 inches. So, you know what? Let's move over to here. 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 And to here. No support from a commander though, so this better work. Okay, now, we're nice and close. There's no range modifier, it's just your defense. And I got 4 guys. So basically I get a +1, because +4 for 4 guys minus your 3 defense. So if I don't do a lot of damage here, because I have to get 13 or less. Did you hear that, Mike?
Yeah.
13 or less. Now I could do a charge shot, and I could make it an 11 or 11 or less instead.
Yeah.
And it'll be strength 7 instead of 6.
You might as well do that.
I'm going to do that. Well, it's 2 extra hits.
Yeah.
You have to think of it that way. -2 is -2 hits.
True.
So that's a big deal. So if I do -2 hits, is that worth going from a 3 or less to a 4 or less?
Maybe not.
No, I don't think so. Because you lose 2 hits, but you increase your odds by 1/6 per hit. Brain. Okay, because charge shot works really well when I stand still, because I don't get the -2.
Right.
So, but okay, I'm not doing charge shot. I'd rather get a bajillion hits because I can get up to 8 hits, and so it's 13, less than 13. Double sixes are the only way I can fail this. 3. Oh, so 13 minus 3 is 10. So I had a margin of success of 10, which is 10 hits. But I only have 4 guys, and their rate of fire is 2, so I can only have up to 8 hits. Only 8 hits. I don't ever think I'd say that.
That's pretty substantial.
Yeah, so it'll be 6. So I have to roll 3 or less because your armor's 6 and your armor's 3 and the strength is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So 3 or less. I'm gonna roll it over here. If I try to roll on there, it's just gonna go all over the place. Oh. Okay.
3 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 1 command point to make that 4 or 3.
Okay.
So 4 die.
All right.
Because I really want you. It's closest.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to take commander last. That's all.
Oh, okay, I see.
So these 4 are coming out.
I don't know. These guys are part of the squad.
That's not part of the squad. That's
Oh, he is. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I see.
I'm moving the commander.
I
And
thought
he's not part of the squad.
No, it's painted the same colors, so it confused me.
The whole army's painted the same color.
I know. Okay, so it's a morale check -4.
Yep.
So that'll be 9 minus 4. You
So-
better fail this at least to use some command points.
So 5 or less. Oh.
Oh, 5! You don't even break?
Nope.
That's not fair. Because you had 2 command points left. I wanted to strip 1 or 2 off of that.
In this game, the alien invaders always win.
Yeah, no kidding. Bad equals winners. Alright, so what do I do next then? If I could call a tactical maneuver. Move them out, have them spread out so that when you smack into them... Oh, no, if you hit them, your weapon's demoralizing. So even if you don't even hurt me, I'm going to be rolling a morale check on 4 or less with 1 command point. That's not going to happen. Well, you're going to kill this squad next turn, no problem. Your commander can do it single-handedly. I don't think I have any way of getting out of this. I could do some damage to you before I die, though. So...
Matt Caswag says, Matt, it's no fair. It's your game, you can't complain.
It's the dice I'm complaining about, not the game. No, you're right. I actually don't know what to do. I can move these guys up, I can spot them, fire a missile into them. You're far away from the commander, so that could actually be very effective. And then move these guys out and shoot them if they don't completely break. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just do whatever damage I can. So he'll move up. So he sees the majority of the squad, so there's not gonna be any cover bonuses. He's gonna fire at them. They are within range band 1, so it's just their defense modifier, which is 3. He's got 2 command points on him, so he better not fail this. So it'll be 10 or less. So as long as they don't roll double 6s, I'm good.
And you still have your mulligan.
I know, but I don't want to use it yet. I'd rather have that kind of, there. Okay, so that's a hit.
Yep.
So they are marked. Or not marked, they're targeted. That's what it is.
Yes.
So now a missile launcher guy will go, and he has a rule, his weapon has a rule of guided, which means he does not have to have line of sight to his target if they have been targeted. So, but he still does everything else. But they don't get the benefit of cover, and they also don't get the -2 defense. So it's just range band and defense. Oh, who do I want to target? That's the question. So AoE 3. So if I hit him, it will hit. Yeah, it'll hit all 3 of them if I hit him. So I'm going to target this guy.
Okay.
So it'll be... Yeah, he's within the 16. So it's only -1 and then minus your defense. So -4 from his range attack of 13. So 9 or less. 9 or less. Hit or miss. 9. Oh, jeez. My dice aren't being very kind. They're giving me heart attacks. Okay, so direct hit.
I should kind of freak this guy out as the missile literally comes right by him.
What he planned though, he's like, what the... He feels kind of macho, actually.
Yeah.
Every 10.
Yeah.
Which Lanthos weapon is the ballistic weapon that they were throwing over that building?
Throwing over that building.
Or maybe you meant your Reclaimer.
The Reclaimers, it's a missile launcher from the Redeemer. It's a Stalker missile launcher. So he basically shoots it up in the air, and then it gets guided down by the laser thing from this thing. But you still use his range because the farther away it is, the harder it
So
is.
he's like marking his target.
Yeah,
He's shooting.
and then he shoots the missile.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so we hit him, strength 7, so it'll be 4 or less to kill the guy in the middle. He's dead.
All right.
And then it'll be, because there's only strength 5 for the other one, so it's 2 or less. We'll start with the guy at front.
Okay.
3, I will spend a command point and kill the guy in front.
Okay. So I'm gonna swap the.
And then the guy in the back. 3, he does not die.
Okay.
And I have no more command points because the commander's dead. But that's still, it's -2 to your morale, which is normally 6. So you have to roll 4 or less. You have 1 command point. You better not make this. Okay, you rolled 7, so you need to use your command point to reroll.
Yep.
Otherwise you just lose it, so. And this is 10.
Yeah, that got worse.
Okay, so they're broken. So they don't do anything right now. In their activation, they can't move closer to enemies. And they get a -4 to all their range attack and close combat attacks. And
+2 to defense, correct?
+1 to defense
Or
when they're in
+1.
cover.
Right.
They gain the dug-in special roll, but
Yeah.
they got to go into cover for that.
Yep.
So basically they get better at hiding. Okay, that's okay. I broke them. I hurt them really bad. So your army's hurting. It's just I have no more support.
Yeah.
So
It's payback time.
we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So then I've got these 2 squads. Let's see if I can go out and... No, but if I go out, then you actually have a target. But it's -4, so you're not going to do any damage to me. But you don't have to. You just have to hit me, because I have no commander to give me better morale. See, this is the problem. I lose my commander, and everybody's like, dink, and they run away. For good reason, you know. The commander died. Wouldn't you run away? Hey, these guys, do I want to do a tactical maneuver? And that way I can at least get them somewhere else. Or do I need to? It's 8 inches. Okay, they're just going to run. So it's 8 inches to go up. So we just subtract 8 from their movement, so that leaves them with 6. So basically wherever this guy is, with 6 inches. Okay. So these guys will do the same. So same idea. Don't clump them up. Because then he'll like move up and be like, whoa! And they'll start skittering away. Okay, so I guess the Reclaimers aren't out of this yet. They managed to do very substantial damage. So I guess what we have to kind of look at is you expose yourself to kill my commander.
Yeah.
So the question now is, was that worth it? I still think it will be, because it'll just take a little bit of hitting of me, and I'll be broken everywhere, and I will not be regrouping. But there's always a chance that I'm able to come back. We'll see. You still have your 2 assassins, which are just going to like massacre me. But we'll see.
Yeah, because if you're hiding up on that roof, I can't get up there.
Not easily, no.
No.
You have to get to the bottom of it first.
Or reveal myself first.
Yes, that's the other way. Your defense 7, remember.
Yeah.
So
But they're movement 8, and it's a 4-inch tall building, so I actually can't get all the way up and do anything.
you could, though, because you can use your gravity mines. Your anti-gravity mines, specifically.
Right.
So one of them could toss a gravity mine right here, and then he could move. He could do a run.
Right.
And get up there. Or actually, you might not even need to do a run, because you have to do 8-inch move, and then you have a 4-inch charge. So
Right.
it depends which one's the assassin. It might actually be possible.
Which one is
But
this?
you're right, it's going to be tough. I'm trying to get a better position.
Okay, question from
What's the
Madamus Game. How long has Dark Potential been in development?
Well, a while. We did the Kickstarter back in May. Or the Indiegogo. Sorry,
Yeah.
we didn't use Kickstarter. Just so used to saying Kickstarter. It's like Googling something on Yahoo. We did the Indiegogo campaign in May. We probably had started within a month or 2 before that, really looking at it seriously.
And we sorted through, there was the old Primal Horizon project.
Oh
before
yeah,
that,
there was that one a long time ago, but that wasn't really going
we
anywhere.
scrapped that.
And that game doesn't look anything like this game.
No.
So, yeah, it's just this year basically.
Yeah, someone mentioned Primal Horizon.
Yeah.
That was first iteration, right?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah. Actually, that had 2 pretty different iterations as well.
Regenerate your command points.
Right.
So you get 3 more on your commander. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
And 1 on that squad because they're at least 1 strong, or they're at least 2 strong.
And
They're broken.
Yeah. Okay.
The squad is dead.
Yeah.
Even if you don't kill them.
Right, so I'm going to move
Just
up.
you just walk up and go, ha!
Pretty much.
They'll run off the
They're
board.
going to move up to 6 and just unload.
Yeah. Okay, so you're within the 8.
I would think so.
I'm not going to get cover, so it's just going to be a bad defense of 3. What's your skill? Is it 12?
It was 12, yep. So 9.
So 12 plus 2 minus 3.
Right.
So 14 minus 3 is 11.
Or 11. Well, how would I do that math wrong? I just did the 12 minus 3.
11?
Yeah.
You have maximum 4 hits. Like that matters. And you got 3 hits.
Okay.
That's worth it. You don't need to use command points for that.
No.
So you need 3 or less to kill. 1 and a 3. I would keep that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be rolling a morale of 3 or less.
Yep.
And I have no command points. So we kill the nearest. Now watch me make that morale. Be like, oh, you gave bad advice. Alright, I got to roll 3 or less to make my morale check. Here we go. Here we go. 4. Oh, I don't have the command point. I used the command point to kill one more Zlanthos. I should have not, because I could have just changed that. So you always sacrifice. If you use your command points offensively, then you're
But then more of you might have died, so it probably would have worked out the same.
Maybe, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, because if there had been one more, then I would have potentially had one more shot on you. And
That's right. You would have made it by 1 more.
Yeah.
Maybe done 1 more damage, in which case it would be the same.
it would have actually, same result.
Yep. You're right. You can never, ever, ever know. So now what are you
Okay,
gonna do?
so they're broken. So now my commander's going to peek around the corner.
It's gonna be
Actually, you
fun.
know what? He should move into this building and shoot you from there so they can't see him.
It's probably a good idea, because they're going to move up and blast the
Okay,
crap
so
out of
he's
him.
going to kind of walk. I'll move him this way so I can actually position the model. But
That's fine.
all right.
Oh, those
Now
poor guys.
his Overwatch is expired.
Yes. Yeah, that's gone.
Okay, he's going to target the one closest.
But your Overwatch saved that squad.
Yes.
Otherwise, these guys would have run out and shot it.
Oh yeah.
Like crazy.
Even when you don't shoot something with Overwatch, it's still beneficial
all-
if
it's all
it just
positioning.
blocks the lane.
Yeah, you're like, nope, you cannot move here.
Okay, so
So
I'm
you're
going
going
to
to target him.
target the closest one.
So it's just a defense of minus 3.
Yeah,
you're
you're
like
within this.
14, I think. 15.
Yeah.
So 12 or less.
I can't not roll 12.
If you roll those 6, you don't have any mulligans left.
Yeah.
So you got a direct hit. He's strength 7.
Yeah.
So it'll be 4 or less to kill the guy up front.
Okay, 4 or less.
Got him. And it'll be 2 or less to kill the other guy. Oh! You got them both. Alright, didn't matter if they were broken.
Now they're really broken.
So that entire discussion was moot.
Excellent.
Yeah, I don't know about this. At least I'm not within 6 inches of other stuff.
All
So
right,
it's not like chaining everybody running away.
Morale check on this group. Do they have to rally now, or it's at the end of the activation?
That's the end of the activation.
That's right.
So during their activation, they cannot move closer to they cannot voluntarily move closer to an enemy. And as an action, they can only do a ranged attack or a close combat attack. No grenades, no nothing else.
3, so plus 8, so that's already. Ooh. Just thinking, okay, can't. Alright, so I'm going to reveal one assassin, because I need him to be able to run.
Where's he going?
He's going up.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, so that's 4 inches to the building, 8 inches up, so that's 12.
Yeah.
And so that leaves me with 4.
No? Oh yeah, 16. That's
Yeah,
16.
he's 16, he's fast.
16. So he's got cover.
Yeah.
And he's got a defense of 7.
Yeah,
That's going to be a tough.
he's probably pretty safe.
Yeah. Minus 9. So it'll be minus 5. So they'll have a chance of hitting them, but he won't necessarily die.
So all of your guys are on this building right now, are they not? Oh no, you got the.
You got the missile launcher who can hide in the corner as long as this guy's alive.
How wide is this building? Ooh. I'm just thinking, I could actually, if I was up against the wall, I can actually run through the building.
Yeah.
Well, not run, but. Alright, so this turn, my 3 markers are just going to.
You revealed your strategy. I know what you're going to do next turn. You're
That's
gonna
what you think.
Walk through the building and then you actually can reveal them, walk through, and then charge him.
Yeah, I should have just. Well, my walk is 8, so the building was. Yeah. So I need
if you
to.
move him over here though,
Yeah,
and that way you can reveal him, walk
Yeah.
through,
let's do
and then
that.
you can charge.
Good idea.
So my missile launcher guy
So-
is about to get
Assassinated.
assassinated,
Okay, so that's
No
all
pun
the
intended.
assassin markers are doing this turn.
and then these guys.
This group is. Actually, they've got clear line of sight on dude on the roof, because he had clear line of sight on them.
You bet.
So I got 5 of them left. The one in the building, oh, he can see him pretty easily.
Now
too.
this guy does not, so you'll want to move him back.
Okay. Well, and back's the only direction I can actually move them.
That's right.
And actually, let's just.
Nope, he can't move closer. Oh, I guess
No,
that was more
that's
sideways.
Lateral.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your furthest away guy to him will be, is that going to be more than
Which
8
I'd probably
inches?
just put him further away. Yeah, that's well. He was further away already, anyway. So
Yeah.
that's
So
10 inches.
So it's -1 for the range,
Yeah.
and then -4 for the fact that you're running. So that's -5. -4 defense on him. So it's -9.
And then +5 because there's 5 of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. He has cover.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah. No, that's fine. So what did we say? What did we end up?
It was -9, then +5, so
-4.
on a scale of 12.
So 8 or less. Number of hits will matter. You got him exactly. He had no command points to use. So that means you're -1 strength.
Right.
But he's only armor 2, so you still only need 3 or less. So you're hitting on strength 5 instead of 6, but he's only armor 2.
But only 1 shot.
Only 1 hit.
Okay. So sorry, what did I need again?
3 or less.
3 or less.
Nope.
Nope. And no command points, so that stays.
But he still has to take a morale check whenever you're hit. He just doesn't have a negative modifier. His morale is 8. He's meant to operate alone. And he rolls a 9. No, he rolls a 9.
Oh no, sorry, right.
And then he takes 1 command point to make that an 8.
Okay.
Whew. If he was gone, the missile launcher guy was good as nothing anyways. Because he can't move and shoot.
Yeah. Alright. That's my whole team.
Alright. Morale check to see if they regroup. Morale of 6. Oh, 7. So close.
And no points, so yeah. Obviously.
So they're broken still. So that means I can use my other guy to... We'll see. So if these guys don't move, then it'll be a -1 for their range instead of getting the -2 because I could do the charge shot. I don't need charge shot because he's only armor 1. I need to hit him. So I need to get closer to him. That's what it is. So I might be able to negate... Hold on, I need command points first. Missile launcher regains 1, and he regains 1. So I might be able to negate your cover. I could charge him. That's a funny joke with the Reclaimers. If you didn't get that joke, the Reclaimers suck at close combat, even worse than the Zlanthos. Just want to do maximum damage before I die. Just so I feel better about myself. But I don't want to put them in here, because then everybody will be able to draw a line of sight to them. So maybe I'll just give you the cover. So it'll be -9, but I'll have +4, so it'll be -5. So there'll be 7 or less with 1 command point. That's risky. If I move over there, it'll be 9 or less, but then they're dead, even if I kill them. Okay, I'll let you keep your cover. So you're going to move up. Seven or less to hit.
Okay.
As we already calculated. Here we go. Oh, double 6! Mulligan. I got my mulligan. See? You don't use it on 11, you use it on double 6. 7. That's 1 hit at -1 strength. I am actually, I don't need... This is actually a good example. When you get margin of success 0, you never use a command point to improve it. Because I could use that command point to improve my roll when I'm hitting, or when I'm trying to do damage instead. Because it's the same thing.
Right.
Do I do 1 hit at the full strength, or 1 hit at the regular strength, or at -1 strength, but with a command point to give me +1 to my die? So, your armor's so low, I might as well just keep this 1 hit at -1 strength. So strength 5 against your armor 1, so 4 or less. 5. See, good example. It wouldn't have made a difference, because that 5 would have been a wound if I had used that.
Yeah.
Before. So, you are wounded once.
Yep.
So morale -1. What's this? What's the assassin's morale?
Assassin's morale is 8.
Yeah, so he's fine. He's got 2 command points on him.
Yeah.
So -1. So 7. 10. Okay, you got to reroll.
Yep. Reroll that.
Oh. Either get rid of both command points or break them would be fine too. 8. Okay,
8.
now you can use your other command.
Yeah,
point
use
to
command
make
point to make that a 7, and we're safe.
Okay, so that was a bit of a victory for me because he's only going to regenerate 1 of those command points.
Yep.
I'd rather you have broken, obviously, but now they're dead.
Yeah, sorry.
Unless my other guys then try to finish him off.
Yeah.
But they have to hit on a 7 or less again with only 1 command point, so this is not an easy shot. I could always target him so that he gets -2 defense. But then my missile launcher guy can't really shoot at anybody. Well, I could shoot at him. That's tough.
Can you use the marker light for 2 different things like that?
Yeah, once he's targeted, he gets -2
he's
defense.
targeted.
Yeah. And then he can shoot at... So if I had like 10 missile launcher guys and I had 1 targeting scanner, then they would all of a sudden
Right.
all fire at.
Makes sense.
But you won't often have 10 missile launcher guys. You're only allowed to have 2. So that's your first problem. So you'd have to be like playing a 2,500 point game, which would be huge. In which case, you wouldn't care if I fired 10 at one guy, because you'd be like, haha,
Way to waste 9 missiles.
I got 60 other guys to fire back. It's a tough choice. They're broken. They can't come back towards me, so I can kind of leave them for a round. So he's going to come over here, and he's going to try to target him.
Okay.
Still going to be a tough roll, though, because to target you, I still have to hit you, and you're really high defense plus your cover. So it'll be -9. Yeah, then with an 8. So I have to roll 4 or less. What gives with that? Who made these rules? Alright. I have to roll 4 or less. I have 2 command points. So technically I should be able to do this. Yeah, let's just do it. 4 or less. 7. Okay, I gotta re-roll. 5. Haha! And the last command point, 4. So it took me 2 command points just to target this guy. But now the laser's on him. And he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Get off me. So now these guys will advance. Oh. Sorry. In such a way that we try not... I don't think I'll be able to avoid the... Oh no, I did. No intervening models. Okay. But the farthest away guy is... So it's -1, -2 for your cover, and only -5 defense. So
Right.
It's -8 plus 4 guys, so it's -4 to their 12. So 8 or less, I should be able to do some damage. I got 1 command point on me. 5. That's 3 hits.
Nice.
I'll keep that.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they wound him on a 5. So he might be dead. 5 or less. Here we go. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, good. Took everybody to kill him. You put an assassin in cover, it's almost as bad as a sniper being in cover. Sniper's high defense, and he has dug in. So he's...
Yeah.
And usually he's really far away. Because...
And actually, as much as he didn't assassinate anybody, he wasted, like, your entire army was just shooting at him.
Yeah, because now my missile launcher guy does not have a target.
Yeah.
But
So-
he can run away like a little girl, because the other assassin's about to come over and slice into a couple pieces. So he can run 12 inches, because his only movement's 6. So where do you run, buddy? Can you move anywhere that's far enough to get away from that assassin? No, no. If that's the assassin, he can still... Oh, no, because you have to come through this way.
Yeah, I'd have to come through straight.
Well, I'm just going to move 12 inches. If I move this way, then you're going to be able to pick him off with your other guys. And we'll just kind of hope that that's far enough. And that's my turn. So regenerate command points, which you don't need to, because you already have all yours.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then go ahead.
Okay. Oh, look how murdered those guys are. Alright.
Got somebody saying, I could just picture Matt changing the rules as he goes to benefit him. Who's going to stop him? He made the game. Haha. Thanks. Fire Nexus 27. You're my best friend.
Well, you did add the mulligan when you boxcard your...
Well, I wanted the playtest to not be nonsense.
Yeah.
So the mulligan kind of... Actually, it's probably a good idea to have a mulligan in playtest, because it allows you to get rid of those extreme things that happen,
Yeah.
which actually throw off your playtest.
Yeah.
So... But you have to do a lot of playtesting, so even these 2 games are not enough to really...
Not at all.
So.
Alright. Problem is, all your guys are up on the roof, and I really can't get up there easily, so this is sort of crappy for me right now, to be polite. Alright. My guys are movement 6, so they don't have enough speed to get up the building and actually shoot at you.
No.
Unless I throw down
That's why the Reclaimers are good, because they have the grab packs. Now, if I had given these guys grab packs, that would have been awesome. They had to run.
So my best strategy right now is actually run away and make you come off the roof.
Yeah. Although I can probably get line of sight if I go to the edge of the roof, but then you can pick line of sight to me.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways. This is a little bit frustrating.
Because, yeah, basically, unless I start throwing down anti-gravity mines, I can't.
Yeah, you can't see me until you get to the back.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
Yeah.
once you're back to here, you can start seeing me.
Yeah. It's quite a distance.
Well, anti-gravity mines can do the trick. The commander has them. These guys have them. These guys can't use them until they're not broken.
But with these guys, I literally have to leave one behind to get the other one up, and taking one guy of a squad up a building is probably...
No, but one squad can help the other.
Yeah.
Like, you move the commander here, and then your next turn, drop an anti-gravity mine, he's up and he fires and he
Yeah.
kills everybody by himself. Like that actually would work very well. Because he takes one shot into a squad and he'll take out 2 or 3 of them. Their morale is...
Commander's
And then I
defense is low, but armor is high, so I probably could also just run him up the building.
Yeah, and you can also bum rush it.
Right.
Where get everything in position. Hopefully these guys will stop being broken. Reveal your assassin, and this give me too many targets. And then everybody comes up at the same time.
Yeah.
And then whoever survives kills me. So...
Yeah, it's a thought.
Yeah, it's interesting that I'm actually the commander lost wasn't.
Just because you're in a... This is a very advantageous position for you right now, because basically, any way I come up, you basically get a full round of shooting at me.
Yeah. But as we saw, the assassin alone took everybody.
Yeah.
So Space Marine wants to know, both sides have the anti-gravity grenades, or is it just a Xylanthos thing?
The Reclaimers can have them as well, not as much as the Xylanthos. Like the captain, who's dead, can be upgraded with gravity mines, but the forward observer does not have them, the Redeemer does not have them, and the squads do not have them. But they can have grav packs, which in some ways are better because it doesn't require you to drop them. But then you're not able to assist others. So
Okay, so these guys are going to move...
the Reclaimers. This is actually how I meant the Reclaimers to be played. That they're meant to be a hit squad like this.
Okay.
They try to get the best positioning.
So they're just moving up to the wall there.
Corporation and Xylanthos are more straightforward.
Alright, so...
We'll see how this works. The camera angle sucks. Yeah, I know, Skidmark. That's his name.
2 inches there.
I was not insulting him.
Then... Yeah. So he's
Matt's
running.
not so pessimistic anymore. What is pessimistic? Look that up.
Pessimistic?
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 Pessimistic.
Is that pessimistic?
Oh, maybe.
Like a really terrible typo?
Maybe. Can you zoom it in a little? But if we zoomed in, you wouldn't be able to see everything. I don't think we can zoom in with this camera anyway.
Pessimistic. I think that's a spelling mistake for pessimistic.
Look it up anyways. What's the meaning of pessimistic?
Okay, we're looking up.
Search it in Google.
We're looking up the meaning of pessimistic.
Pessimistic. You can just type it in the address bar.
Okay, and these guys
Oh, yeah,
can't
like
come
broken.
closer because they're
No,
broken.
you're like in Google
Oh,
Analytics.
analytics. Why is it going?
Because you typed
Why
that.
is it doing that?
Because it autofills. You don't know how to use Chrome? Did you mean pessimistic? Well, hold on. But we got something here. Do we need Europe? Aiming for 4th is quite pessimistic in my opinions. So if somebody has used pessimistic on BBC, maybe it was in the comments.
Yeah, maybe it was like.
Google says, when you ask, what does pessimistic mean? They say, do you mean pessimistic?
My reaction is equivalent to Google.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mike is Google. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's
Alright, so I've moved my commander and that squad. Haven't done anything with the assassin or this group yet. This group's broken, so they can't get closer. Which means I either need to move them further away and try and get a pot shot off on maybe this guy, which is probably unlikely.
Or at least get into cover, so I can't move.
Yeah,
on
like
there.
they'd actually have to be here to get a line of shot on his
Yeah,
head.
like
so-
you can at least run in there, unless you want to move them up to the building.
Well, I can't move up because they're broken though.
Ah, you're right.
I want to move them up to the building.
You could move them
Oh,
here.
yeah, that's true. They can move. Right. Yeah,
Basically
basically, they just have to move this way. So
Yeah.
they're not getting.
Not getting closer.
Okay.
Moving a circular motion around that one reclaimer.
Yoink. And this guy here.
There you go. So it'll be harder for me to draw line
All
of
right.
sight, and if I
And
do,
now they try and rally.
6 or less.
6.
More.
There you go.
Sweet.
That's actually a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Because now all you have to do next turn is go.
All right. So last thing I've got here is the assassin.
Now what do you do with him?
He's got a movement 8. So now that he's hugging the wall, I could pop just up, and then could I do a charge attack? Yes.
Yes, you could. Yeah, because 8's enough to get up. Because it's 4
8's
inches
just
high.
enough to get up. Yeah.
Yeah, because we always. I should probably put this in the rules, but we always give an inch. Like it costs however the height is to get up on a ledge. So
Yeah.
you actually gain an inch.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be by
Kind of.
spending 7.
Okay. This nice.
So yeah, he could jump up and start. Yeah, okay, then this is game over for the Reclaimers because he's
All
gonna
right.
jump up, slice up the squad.
So we're going to reveal the second assassin.
These guys are hiding up here, and an assassin went pooh, and he's gonna charge them, and then it's
Alright,
just
so get the markers out. And, so 4 inches up the wall. Don't know why I'm bringing... We know how tall this building is.
yeah, right there. Now he can charge. Now he can charge 4 inches.
So, do I charge the squad? Yes, of course I charge the squad.
But he'll give you -2 defense, and they'll kill you.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who. There we are. Okay, bye-bye, squad.
Okay.
Now you can only kill up to 3 of them, so just remember that.
Yeah.
Now you know, and I do have 1 command point on them, so you never know.
2 might live.
Yeah. So you subtract my defense of 3
From my
or close combat of what?
14.
14. So 11 or less. Can you do it? No more mulligans.
Just
So
barely.
3 hits. So that's all you needed.
Okay, 3 hits.
Strength 5, no armor. So he ignores armor. So 3 die. Chook, chook, chook. So you can immediately overrun. I don't know what order it says. I'll do my morale check first just so you know if you need to overrun into them. It's morale -3, so double 1s. Okay, command point. Double 1s. Oh, there's one
Halfway
there. Yeah.
Okay, so he has no
So
command.
now he can overrun 4 inches. Wherever he wants.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also,
Hellos.
and I'm broken. Yeah. Well, that was fun. I got to kill a bunch of guys. I felt better about myself after that. But in the end, and not having that commander is now you're starting to see it come back.
Yeah.
You're starting to see the
I'm starting
support. The support's not there. I was able to do some damage, but that's...
I'm really thinking if we... next game, I think we should proxy in a sub-commander as well. I think
Yeah.
that would
can make a big
soften the
difference.
blow.
Yeah, it could make a difference. But then again, your sub-commander is kind of complicated. He's a manipulator. He has all sorts of funky rules.
Yeah.
And mine is...
Yeah, that might ruin some playtesting. Just
Might-
by
it
him
might
being
be-
funky.
It might be tough because you might not even use the abilities to their full potential. Haha. Ah. No, you just,
All right.
every time you say potential now, you're just gonna have to say that. Haha. Okay, so my turn. So let's regenerate command points. My poor forward observer gets 1. He might be able to get away from you, but you're pretty high close combat. Basically, with reclaimers, they have repulsors. Not all of them, but most of them. And a repulsor it repulses enemies away from it as it tries to escape close combat. So normally, if I leave your base contact, you get a free strike on me.
Right.
And that's like a full hit.
Yeah.
Like if you could do up to 3 hits. And I think you even get a bonus sometimes. No, I know you don't get a bonus, but you just kill me anyways. But the repulsor, model equipped with the repulsor has +4 defense and +1 armor against 3 strikes. So my forward observer will technically have a defense of 8. Now the armor doesn't matter because you ignore armor. So defense of 8, but even then, what's your close combat attack for your assassin?
What was it?
14?
Yeah.
So you need 6 or less to hit him.
Yeah.
But he does have 3 wounds. But if you manage to kill him, which would be unlikely, then you have overrun because you're an assassin. So you can actually move up again if you manage to kill him. But you probably won't kill him. So I'm going to try it. Because 6 or less is pretty difficult when you don't have any command points. So Buddy here, oh, they're all clumped up. Yeah, he's going to skirt around and then he'll move up to here. So go ahead. You have to roll, what did we say, it was 6 or less?
Yeah.
So it's -8. Yeah. 10.
Command point.
That's my command point. That's my command point. Okay. All right. So he got away. So that's actually that's typical reclaimer stuff. That they're supposed to be able to leave combat because I can't fight combat. These guys have not had gravity for the past 100 years. They have to wear these suits just so they could walk on Earth. So swinging at you with my laser pistol just ain't an option. Yeah. I'd probably break my finger. What's that?
Where'd it go?
What's the question?
He says, where'd it go?
I don't know. All right.
He wanted to ask you if you're going to have psychic powers like in 40K.
Psychic powers? Absolutely not. So that's your answer.
So no psychic.
No magic, no psychic. It's all science. And not like I know psychic
There it
could
is.
be like under science, but
Yeah,
there's
it's fine.
will it have a form of magic psychic powers? No, but there will be special abilities. Like the manipulator can do all sorts of fun stuff, but it's all using the fundamental forces of nature, like electromagnetics, gravity, nuclear force, that kind of stuff. Like his blade, for example, doesn't cut. It phases through, like it basically moves through and destabilizes your molecules, and then you just kind of, fall in half because you're not held together by molecules anymore, So now that he's moved over here, he's going to target them.
Okay.
We're gonna have one last hurrah before you start really killing me. And he needs to. He's within range. Let's just your defense. Yeah. So defense of 3.
Yeah.
Against my range attack of 13. So 10 or less. 9. Oh, jeez. Why does the first one have to be a 6? So I hit them. And then the missile launcher goes. And smashes into.
That's like range band 20 if you take that route.
That's true. Okay. There we go. Okay. So it's range band. It's -1, and he's going to target this guy obviously because if he hits him, then he'll hit 3 guys. At least 3 guys around him. Might actually hit the entire squad.
Nice.
Nope, just the 3 guys around him. And we're looking at -1 and your defense, which is 3.
Defense was 3 on the soldiers.
Yeah. So -4 to my 13. So 9 or less. Hey, got a hit. So strength 7 on the guy in the middle. So 4 or less to kill him. Killed.
Done.
And I'll just roll 3, and you can decide which ones die if I make any of these. 2 or less to kill him. None.
Okay.
That's okay.
So one of those has
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay, sorry.
put in the commander back.
That's right, that's right.
Settle.
We're good. Don't kill your guys! I didn't kill him! Alright, so they have to take a morale check -1, so 5 or less. Oh,
That's very not 5 or less.
No, it's 10, which is double 5. So you get 2 broken markers. So it takes you 2 morale tests to get them back. I'm just joking. That's not part of the rules. Actually, it is now. I can do that, right? I can do that. Okay, new rule.
You fail it by
Reclaimers have +4 armor. And all 1s are auto misses for the Xanthos. Okay, anyways.
No.
Okay, so that's done. This guy's broken. So, and he can't move that way because there's enemies. And he can't move that way because there's enemies. So if he wanted to move, he has to go like this way.
He has a straight line he can move in.
Yeah. And so he'll just stay where he is, and he'll take a shot at the assassin's face.
So I'd probably say he's in cover right now too, so it's probably like he wouldn't even want to move.
No, it's true because he's dug in. Although the cover doesn't matter against assassins, so let's walk through it.
Yeah.
And then cut you in half.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So the one guy,
back here.
and it's
GW's in.
12 plus 1, so it'll be 13. -4 because he's chicken.
Yeah.
He's 9, and then -7 defense. So double 1s.
All right.
To get a single hit. Ah, no. Okay. It'd be a single hit at strength 5. Now, mind you, that's still 4 less to kill you. And then this squad. That's all that's left. And they'll go here, here. So I want to make sure they're all within 6. Here. And he'll touch that one so you don't get that cover. Alright, so they're all within 6, so it's just going to be your defense.
Okay.
And so that'll be -7 plus 4, so -3. And I want to go, here we are. So 9 or less. Oh no! No! Alright, fine. No more mulligans. Well, 9 or less still wasn't that great a chance of killing him.
No.
I was just hoping to make him run because he doesn't have any command points. Just the fact that I did not make him run pretty much hands you the game. But we want to see what happens anyways. So it's your turn.
Okay.
So regenerate command points. You're done.
Yep.
Oh no, 1 for the assassin.
Yeah, 1 on the assassin, and everyone else is.
They're already at full.
Yeah. Okay, that group.
Just do the assassin
Can
first.
they?
Watch him kill everybody.
Well, he can only take out 1 squad.
You mean the one that's left? Yeah, you're right.
Well, but these guys, he can only take out 3 of 4.
Yeah, you're right.
So
You're right.
these are actually his better targets, just because then it's. But then he
Except
can break these guys.
Yeah,
Though.
he'll break them in half
Yeah. Yeah. Let's.
after he slices 3 of them in half.
Actually, let's do. I'm gonna come way over here, because then if I get my overrun.
You will get overrun.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So defense of 3. So -3 to your close combat of 14. So 11 or less. You got 3 hits again. You roll a 7, so that's 4, but he has maximum of 3.
Yeah.
And 5 or less to kill. Thump, thump, thump. And then you get overrun. I'll do my morale first.
Okay.
-3, so double 1s. Reroll.
Not even.
Nope.
No.
1 die alone was not enough.
All right.
So he's
Hi.
broken too. Oh, where's my broken markers? Do we run out of broken markers? I don't have that many on the board right now.
Yeah. Just didn't have that many out.
There we go. Okay. Wow. Well, if I didn't think I was dead before, certainly am now. Alright, who's next? They should be able to see the guy because he fired at them. So they could just sit there and blast him.
I'm not sure if they really can.
Well, he could see them.
I don't know how.
Because when I go like this, I can see all 4. This is from the eyes, right?
Maybe it's just just have to get closer. It's just a
it's one of those things. True line of sight is always tricky. But I go like this with my eyes, I can see all 4.
Okay, so the 4 of them will shoot at him. It's going to be at least range band 1 from the guy at the back.
Probably not. 8 for them.
Is it 8? Okay, no.
You're good.
Right.
So it's -4 for being chicken, but +4 for having 4 guys. So that's canceled out. So just my defense is 4. So what's your... are you 12?
12?
Yes, 8 or less.
8 or less.
Oh, 11.
Alright, that was fun.
Whew. And then you got these guys.
Yeah, I got 2 guys back here. Alright, so... Yeah. Actually, everyone's kind of broken over there, so I'm just going to run them up the wall. I'm not going to bother with doing magic gravity tricks.
I don't think you need to worry.
Okay,
so like, ha! Oh!
Commander's kind of slow. He's speed 5, so he can run 10, so that's 8 up the wall.
And 2 over.
And then 2 over, so he can get to there.
He's slow because his gun's big.
Yeah. And the other guys
His
are a
armor's
little
big.
bit faster, so they get 8 to here. And then another 4 inches.
But she swatched. I don't understand that question.
What was the
Oh,
question?
that's what you said, Matt? If
What?
you look with your eyes, you can see things.
I must have.
Alright,
So you done?
yes.
It's my turn to do some damage. Now, you forgot to roll their morale, so just
Right,
do that really
right.
quick. 6 or less.
Nope.
Nope.
Not when the first dice is a 6.
Nope. Hey, he's alive. That means I get one more go at this before I die.
You get to fire off 1 more missile before everything goes bad.
Yeah, and to stay farther. Yeah, these guys have to like move directly back in order to not move closer to an enemy.
Yeah.
So,
And the ones in base to base, so.
well, he'll move
Oh,
directly
should've
back.
come.
He'll go like this.
Yeah.
That way the buddy can move back as well. So he'll move like that, and then he'll take a shot at them. Well, I really should fire the missile launcher at them first.
Actually, he can't move. Because any direction he goes, he has to get closer to somebody.
Not if he goes this way.
Then, well, he'd actually be getting closer to them.
Oh, I guess, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a circle.
And the circle this way from
Well,
them.
if that's the case, then he would be getting closer to them as well.
Yeah.
So neither of them can move.
Yeah, because if you have people on 3 sides of you, you're actually pinned
So
in.
they're coward and they're just sitting there.
Oh,
Okay.
that's kind of dirty.
No, that's
There's got
great.
people like on 3 angles though, and you're
Well,
pinned in the middle of the
by
circle.
the point that you're doing that, there's not usually any army left.
No, I suppose not. But
So he's going to stay still, but since he's staying still, he's going to do a charged shot because, hey, I stay still. No. Yeah, no, I forfeit my movement. I can do that even when I'm running. So he's going to be strength 8 against you, buddy.
okay,
Yeah, you ready? Ready?
sure.
Side of 6, so it's -1, -4, -3. And just so you know, -1 for the range, -4 because he's broken, and -3 for the defense. So we're looking at -8 in total, but +1 because he's a squad of 1. So that'll be 5 or less. 8. Nope. And then the other guy is actually going to swing. His close combat skill is 8.
Okay.
-4 because he's broken, so 4. -7 because of your defense. So -3. So double ones. Here we come. Oh, single one. Okay. These guys are still broken, so let's ignore them. Dude over here is going to run over here, and then he'll die next turn. He's going to target them. Just their defense.
Okay.
So 10 or less. Wait, I forgot to give him.
A command point back.
Yeah.
I need to break him.
6. Because he gets 2. So I actually hit them, so they're targeted. Now then we have
Yep.
right on that guy. So it'll be range band -1 minus their defense, so it's -4. So 9 or less. Got it. Wow, almost double 1. So it hits this guy for strength 7.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 or less. Jeez. So he's dead, and the other guy is 2 or less. No, it's just a 1. But you do have to take a morale test -1, but you use your commander's morale. So 8 or less. Oh, he didn't even burn through any command points. And it's your turn.
Okay. Kind of think about my assassin to kill your spotter. Just 'cause I'm getting tired of missiles.
Yeah. Well, he is basically kill him, and the missile launcher is almost useless.
Yeah.
Now, he does have line of sight, But then you start actually getting your cover bonuses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking how many modifiers. There's on average there's 3. You have your range modifier, your defense, and your cover. So as you can see,
and then more if you're broken. And
yeah, but as you can see, how quickly I was able to calculate them once you understand the game. So
okay.
I tried to find ways to reduce the modifiers, but then that's like you just get rid of cover. You kind of do it like 40k style, where like you take an armor save or a cover save. But then if you have a 2+ armor save, you never use cover, even though it would actually help the Terminator to be behind cover.
Yeah.
What doesn't hit him can't hurt him.
All right, now he's gonna stab the guy in front of him.
Makes sense.
No. That'll stop the broadcast. Hey.
Oh, it's okay. We can unplug it. All right. Just for a few minutes. Still have heaters everywhere, and
I came out here.
okay, sorry. So you're stabbing him.
Yeah.
So he's defense of 3, so 10 or less. So only 1. You want to re-roll that and go for the big hits?
Or do I just want to take that? Oh,
you know what? You only have to roll 5 or less to kill him.
Yeah.
So you probably should just take that, and if you roll a 6, you kill him with your other command point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
True enough.
2. That's good enough. So he dies, which forces him to take a break test, or whatever you want to call it, morale test. 8 or less. He's fine. And you can overrun.
And I overrun.
Into the next guy.
And then I get my finger caught on the model and knock it over.
Now, warning you, you can't shoot into combat. So you
Right.
can choose just not to overrun it into my guys, so that you can then use one guy to pick off one and one to pick off the other.
Yep. Okay. So next, we're going to move the commander, and he's just going to come up and hug this corner. And he's going to fire at... And not close enough to wing the other guy.
So you're shooting at him?
Yes.
Okay, so range is beyond 8, or beyond 6, so it's
Yep.
-1, and this defense is 4, so -5.
-5 to 15, so 10 or less.
15. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, got him.
So 10 or less.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to pause it, because it'll actually start to echo.
Can you just mute the audio?
No, it actually can still echo.
Well, let's see if it's echoing. Let's ask them.
No, because it picks up audio from other programs
Okay.
and streams it. And so sometimes,
You wanna see
even
the
if you do
stream?
something...
Just click that. See the video.
Yeah, you're trying to see what we look like? Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so you fired, you hit him,
Yeah.
strength 7, minus his armor of 2, so 4 or less. Oh, 5.
Command
You
point.
got lots of command points. So he's down to 2, takes a morale test -1, so he needs 7 or less. It's fine. He will not die.
Okay.
That's a special rule.
He's also going to... Oh, jeez.
There goes his arm. Yeah, that's the problem with metal models.
Okay. Also, just my clumsy hands. You haven't done that yet. I just keep knocking models over.
So he's within 8.
Yep.
So you just have the defense, so -4, +1, so -3 to his 12.
-3 to his 12.
So 9 or less.
9 or less.
He rolled 10.
10.
So you want to reroll that.
Yep. Spend the command point to reroll it.
You got him. 2 hits. So strength 6 -2, so 4 or less. And he's dead.
Okay. And I'm going to glue his arm back on.
And I think we can call it game there. Because we'll have to like wait till your next turn. Because we still have 2 guys left, but it's obvious that you've won. But, interestingly enough, wasn't as crazy a victory as I had thought it was going to be.
No, losing the commander wasn't...
It was pivotal, but and it did cost. I think it still cost me the game, but I was still able to do some damage without him. So I guess you could say like if you lost your commander halfway through, it's not the end of the game. Lose at the beginning, yeah, kind of have a hard time after that. You can go back to the chat. I don't know why I opened that.
I'm just looking at it. Oh, wow, I thought Matt was winning.
Fire next
When
one.
did you think that? Matt was losing from the beginning of the game.
The entire game, I was trying to catch up, and I started to do better, but then you can kind of see that when you don't have the support of the commander, given those extra command points and everything starts breaking, you don't make your rolls as well. Whoa, that's a loud ring.
Yeah, I thought I fixed that. So
Okay.
does Mike get money for winning?
This might give money for winning. No, it's not a beat map hour. It's a playtest. Okay, so it's 4:15, so we don't have time for another game, unfortunately. So any thoughts from you, Mike?
Not really, no. We kind of discussed a few things earlier, how I think having the sub-commander in would really sort of soften the blow.
Yeah, we were playtesting with the second commander before, and you're right. It makes the game feel a lot better, because then you can actually spread your guys out, because you depend on that commander so much.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have to. I don't have to depend on him at all.
No, you just die instead.
Yeah, that's one way. I wonder if because I don't have current rules for force organization kind of thing.
Right.
Like, there's no requirement to bring a commander, and he's 100 points. I could easily bring a couple more squads for that points cost, like small squads, but squads nonetheless. I wonder if it actually could be played without commanders. I don't think so. I think he's worth his 100 points and then some, especially with his weapon.
Yeah.
So, but
well, just porting the 5 command points around the table is a big.
Yeah. Well, you can even upgrade the commander. The Reclaimer, is it just a captain that you can do that with? Your commander, yeah, it doesn't say add.
You can add command points to yours?
No, the corporation one can.
Okay.
The corporation for 25 points, which is a lot, can add another command point, which you think is a big deal, but he wouldn't actually regenerate any faster.
Right.
Because it'd still be divided by 2.
Rounded up,
which is 5 is 3 and 6.
So it really starts the game with one more command point, but
so you pay 25 points for another command point, which could make a difference. So
yeah.
25 points might be too expensive, but who knows? Anyway.
But then, like, my commander, I mean, I still have 4 with 5 on the table right now, so it's, depending on how the game plays, it's like, that's plenty or something. Like, we've had games where,
and mind you, these guys over here could have used them.
Yeah.
A lot. So they could have been draining a lot of command points, allowing them to be more effective. But it's hard, because you can only be in one place at once.
Yep.
Unless you want to have your whole army together and allow me to flank you, instead of you flanking me, then obviously that wouldn't work as well. Any other thoughts? Any thoughts from the live audience?
Well, Fire Nexus wants to know how many points were you guys playing with?
That's about 350-ish.
Yeah.
It's not quite the size of a game that would be typical. We want to get up to about 500. Basically your second commander is like usually in the 40 to 60 point range. So that brings you up to about 400. And then you throw in another solo or 2 or another squad or 2, and that gets you up to 500. That'll be your typical size game. Once we get Wave 2 released. Heck, we gotta get Wave 1 released. And the averages, I would say, it's hard to say what the average is until we could really get playing, but in my mind it's around 500 points.
Yeah.
And 5 of 9 said you must have the second commander. Yeah. It's almost a must for real games, but it's interesting to playtest with just one. Because it allows you to kind of playtest, here's the group with commanders, and here's the groups without commanders. So you're both at the same disadvantage, so it still works for playtesting.
Yeah. But I definitely see a lot of value in having the second, even the sub-commander on the table.
Oh, yeah. Or even trading out your commander for, like, your manipulator is half the price of your commander.
So you can
trade out the commander
instead.
and bring in 2 manipulators. They can't... Yeah, because they regenerate 2 command points. I mean, 3. Sorry.
Yeah, 2 to 3, so that's still...
So
you're regenerating 4 per turn, so you should be regenerating more command points.
Yeah, you just have less of a cap. And
yeah.
Actually, when we playtest before, it makes big difference what your cap is, because a lot of times you could have regenerated, but you don't have any more you could have. And so that cap of only having 3 on each guy, when you get into a really tough situation, you often...
Well, a lot of times we were using 2 points just to modify a single roll.
Yeah, exactly. So you get into certain situations you want more than 3 available to you.
No, I wonder too if adding the mulligan in this turn, I mean, it affected only double 6s, but just as a general rule of having the mulligan really, it just was a scenario where we would use command points anyway.
Right. You mean like allowing the double 6s to be rerolled?
Well, because I almost used it once on an 11, which I, like I said, just use a command point instead.
Right.
So I wonder if it just...
The mulligan basically allowed us to reroll double 6s.
Yeah.
Or times when we didn't have any command points handy. It was more, I wanted to do it just more to get rid of that crazy, oh, I rolled a double 6 at this point.
Some terrible things happened.
Salanthos are overpowered.
Yeah. Or,
oh no, Reclaimers are overpowered because I rolled a double 6, or he rolled a double 6, that kind of thing. So what would almost be better is like to use a computer to randomize the rolls. And that way you know you're getting more statistical. But you still, even if you have perfectly statistical rolling, it's situational. Like, sure, if you roll 36 times, you only get double 6 once and double 1 once. But if it's your commander rolling his morale test, that gets a double 6.
Yeah.
And it's you trying to kill his commander, that gets a double 1. Like, all of a sudden, like, those extremes can still happen.
Yeah.
It's still random what situation it comes up in. Fishy Swat says, computers don't do random, only pseudo-random. Yes, I know.
That's why you listen to electrostatic radiation, and
And
there's
use
a
that.
lot of ways to get random numbers from the environment into a computer.
Yeah. Or a deck of playing cards. I know people have suggested things like the deck of playing cards to get rid of that randomness and have more control, but I don't like that kind of stuff. That in the end, it's fun to roll dice. It's fun to see somebody roll that double six every once in a while.
Yeah.
To get critical points. Like, you don't want to get rid of that.
No.
You want to keep that.
You don't cheer when someone pulls out a card.
Yeah, it's like, woohoo, an ace!
Yeah.
Or whatever it is that you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Whereas, like, when you box card, like, I was ecstatic.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's an excitement to that. But sitting back and being like,
Or,
okay,
like, when
we're
I
done.
rolled the, taking out your commander, rolled 1-1-1-1-5.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
Like,
There's a fun feeling about that kind of stuff. Even if the opponent is the one that gets beaten up on. Okay, any other comments or thoughts before we close up here?
no, that's it from me.
Stella, how Vicious Swats uses Scrabble tiles.
In a lunchbox. So
5 of 9, I love dice, but you guys were more looking to control the dice. Yeah. Well, I see the way, I love the command points because it allows you to kind of decide. I look at command points as being luck. The command points are your luck. And the more you use your luck, the more likely you are to be unlucky. And so it kind of gives you control over your luck. And then if you don't use your command points, you build up your luck. And so you still have the, like, I'm sorry, double sixes, I don't care how many points you have, that's unlucky. But in the most cases, you roll a 6 and a 5, you have like 5 command points handy. Like sometimes what we found in the playtesting is you chew through your command points to really kill something. And you'd be like, yes, I really killed it. And then it's their turn. And you realize how much it would be nice to have some command points on your guys when they start failing their morale tests. Because all of a sudden, even a morale of 9 doesn't look so healthy when there's no command points available. You fail it once, you're done. You're broken. And so that's the way I kind of like to institute it. It's like, here's your luck. You can choose to push it or not and use it for more specific situations. So I am looking to control the bit of the probabilities a little, but still having those extreme situations that just make the game fun. Trying to make it tactical but fun, fast-paced, all that kind of stuff. All right.
do mulligans come in the starter set?
Do mulligans come in the starter set? Yeah. You get a free mulligan with every starter set. So purchase lots of starter sets.
Every match should start with that.
You want to try to. You want to try to kill them more or have them kill you less. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of the thing you have to do. Well, Dark Angel will have a tagline like "Play like you got a pair."
Yeah, sure.
Nope. Sorry. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to add. Let's do the professional thing and move the camera and close this off. There we go. Can you turn it? There we go.
Hand it up and
Turn. Oh, almost. A little higher. Higher. Stop. Now I want you to come on over here.
There you go.
There we are.
there we are.
There's our chat. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's a
Thanks,
lot of
guys.
fun doing this live battle report.
Definitely.
Let us know in the comments. The chat we won't be reading after this, but in the comments once we post this live show, what you think of the idea of doing more live battle reports in general, like 40k, fantasy, that kind of stuff. Obviously, they take longer than this one, but we want to know what you think about that. If you like it, it would be that kind of camera angle where it's just a one camera angle with people talking. So if you think that's a good idea, let us know. Anyways, this is Matthew from MiniWarGaming, and Mike.
Epic Mike, Prime Mike.
Prime Mike, Epic
There you
Mike.
go.
Dan got it.
Yeah.
You're laughing on there. Anyways, happy wargaming. And now I'm going to move down, and really professionally, you can see me going over here and saying stop.